Hello, you're watching Forex Trader Calendar on ИнстаФорекс TV channel with me, Katerina Stikhina. Few key economic events are expected at the end of this week. The US economic calendar is light due to the Thanksgiving Day, which will be celebrated on Thursday. Other countries will also reveal few reports. On Thursday, Germany will publish the IFO Business Climate Index. Analysts expect the index to stay flat at 110.5 points. In the previous months, the German business climate improved unexpectedly. According to IFO reports, the corresponding index grew to 110.5 in October from 109.5 in September. Thus, the IFO Business Climate Index reached the highest level since April 2014. Economists had anticipated the index to remain unchanged. At the same time, the current assessment index edged up to 115 from 114.7 points. The business expectations index also posted a rise, increasing to 106.1 from 104.5 in the previous months. On Friday, Japan will publish the CPI report for October. Experts anticipate the inflation rate to slow down to 0.4%. In September, Japan's consumer price index decreased by 0.5% annually, which met expectations. Prices have been falling since March of this year. On a monthly basis, the CPI grew by 0.2% in September after staying flat in the previous months. The Bank of Japan still falls to accelerate the inflation rate 3 years after it launched a massive quantitative easing program in an attempt to reach the target level of 2%. Bank's Governor Haruhiko Kuroda blames a fall in the global energy prices, which started in 2014, for sluggish CPI growth. He said that general price trends were improving steadily. Additionally, the UK will publish its revised GDP data for the third quarter. The consensus forecast calls for the flash estimate staying flat at 0.5% on a quarterly basis and 2.3% annually. In the third quarter, the UK's economic expansion slowed from the previous quarter when the pace was 0.7%. Nevertheless, the GDP growth exceeded expectations for an increase of 0.3%. This report indicates that the results of the June referendum have not been as bad for the economy so far as some experts feared they would be. Overall, the GDP growth in the third quarter was fueled by a strong services sector, which offset a downturn in other spheres. Besides, the following reports are scheduled to be published at the end of this week. On Thursday, Germany will reveal the revised GDP data, while the US will celebrate Thanksgiving Day. On Friday, New Zealand and the United States will unveil trade balance reports. The week will end with the American PMI data. You were watching Forex Trader Calendar prepared for you by ИнстаФорекс TV team with me, Katerina Stikhina. Have a nice trading with ИнстаФорекс.